All right, Squirt Orange Hockey is on the air. Ladies and gentlemen, grandmas and grandpas, boys and girls, crazy neighbors, we welcome you to Ames ISU Ice Arena, where your Squirt Orange is going to take on the Des Moines Red team, I believe. Oh, Pee-wee, thank you. We have moved up this year. I had 3 years of doing squirt hockey, so that stuff is still stuck in my head. Welcome to the Pee-wee Orange team here, as we're taking on Des Moines Red. This is a rematch from the Casey Center earlier in the year. The teams went 1-1. Fire's going to send out Sorensen and Tanovich. Baker Williamson is going to be your forwards. And then Jude Schmidt and Eric Silty are your starting D. Everybody's getting set here. And it looks like we're waiting for a couple of players to come on out of the locker room from Des Moines. They're going to skate across, find themselves on the bench, and then Stripes is ready to drop the puck. It's going to get a thumbs up from both goalies, and we are underway. Puck has been dropped. It's won by the Flyers, sent up neutral ice, but then turned over in the neutral zone. Here comes Des Moines, Schmidt and Silty on the back check. They're going to get a shot that goes wide left of the goal. Schmidt gathers behind the net, moves it up to Antonovich. Antonovich to the blue line, not out. Sent from the point wide right. There's two missiles from Des Moines that miss wide of the net. Flyers can't quite exit the zone. Now they are going to get it out. That's Silty pressing it out. Williamson has it center ice, turns it over to Des Moines. Des Moines can't carry it in before it's stopped at the blue line by the Flyers in their beautiful 50-year anniversary orange jerseys. Ames is going to ice it and send out fresh 5. Richie Peffer going to wave at the crowd here as he comes out for the first time with Lily Van Meer, Hank Ballvance, and we're going to see Drew Beasy and Stella Pappas at D. Taking the drop is Van Meer. It's one back by Des Moines. They're going to send one towards net. Save by Leon. Stella wraps it around the boards up towards Peffer. Peffer can't get it around the defender here for Des Moines. Now this is Hank clearing the zone, moves it up to Peffer. Peffer looking to hunt it down, and Des Moines first one to it. Being pressured by the Flyers, held in by Stella. Richie drops it deep, gets it to himself. Now he's going to get it behind the goal line. Out and around it goes where Hanks should gets to it for a board battle. Dropped deep by Beasy. Des Moines the only one there, but Stella, or Lily rather, Stella's older sister, knocks it away. There's Stella Pappas with the puck down behind. She's going to try and move it up to Richie. Richie in a board battle. Richie gets it out and up to Balvance. Into the Des Moines zone momentarily before they swat it out. And Stella moves it back towards center ice. Now Des Moines marches in the zone. Hank with a little bit of pressure. Des Moines gets it low. Flyers got to get out of the house, and they do. And now it's going to come deep into the Flyer zone. Van Meer works it up to Hank. Hank can't quite get to it. It's going to go cross ice to the near side. Beasy swats it up towards the blue line, held in by the Junior Bucs. Battle on the boards. Junior Bucs come away with it. They get around Van Meer. Look for a centering pass. Miss. It goes cross ice. Shot. Saved by Fonts. Leon looking good here in the early stages of the game. Flyers going to send out Smith and Downing. Jude and Silty come back out, and Kira is going to join them as forwards. Smith to take the draw. It's won by Des Moines out to the blue line. Good block there by Downing. And Des Moines recovers. They're going to look to send it deep. Jude screens off a defender and works that puck to Wes. Wes is going to shift it other directions. Now Silty with it, going to move it to Smith. Smith going to go try and get up towards the blue line, not out. Flyers can't get it out of the zone. Now Downing does, escape the zone. He's coming up near side. Downing, trying to get around the defenders, got two, and they send it back into neutral ice, now into Des Moines zone, but march right back out and come in the opposite direction. Silty, 2-on-1 on the back check. They're going to shoot, saved by Fonts. Rebounds, got to get out of there, and it is sent out to the point. Now they're going to shoot one here. Good block by Jude, using that shin guard. Des Moines sends another one deep. Flyers helping out Leon. Leon helping out the Flyers. Flyers doing good on defense, but need to get some offensive pressure. Here's the puck in neutral ice. Downing adds some pressure. He can't quite get to it. Now he's got it. Downing sends it deep. He's looking to change. Josh Shalin out on the ice for the first time. Good poke by Josh. And now it's Smith and Shalin on it with Antonovich coming to help as well. That one's going to miss everything and should be an icing. And there's your whistle. So Flyers are going to get a face-off in Des Moines zone. Yeah, remember I'm doing double duty here. Let's get that music going when the puck's not in action. All right, puck is dropped. And Des Moines on a breakaway. They're in front of both the defenders. Nobody to beat but Leon, and Leon can't get the save made. And Des Moines is going to go up 1-0 on the breakaway. Des Moines breaks that puck out, gets in front of the defense, and goes 5-hole on Leon Fonts to open up the scoring. Puck is dropped. And Des Moines coming out, Jude slowing down the play. Here's Grayson Swanson taking the puck away. Swanson behind the net. Swanson, dangerous pass, but it gets through, and it's going to end up being an icing. So Shalin going to be out there with Sorensen, Antonovich, Schmidt, and Silty. Puck is dropped. Silty trying to get deep behind the goal line. Now this comes out, gets around Shalin to the defender, Des Moines. They're looking to send it from the point. Nice save by Fonts. He ties that up. And looks like it might have stung him a little bit as he took that center mass. Jamison Brickwell-Berry is here. Go gear up, J-Mo. So Coach Beasy is going to come on onto the ice. The official's going to shoo away the rest of the Flyers. And they listen as well as they listen to their parents as they all hang out. Fonts showing some signs of life. Brickwell-Berry does not have his gear on, so Flyers running with 110. Leon's going to get a couple of skates in here and work this off. Otherwise, it might be Richie Peffer to put on the goalie gear. Not sure who else we've got with goalie experience on this roster. Silty has in the past. But Leon looks like he's going to be ready to rock. Stick taps all around, and we're going to drop it in the Flyers zone. Van Meer and Pfeffer are out there. I'm going to send that one. Des Moines sends it wide right. Richie Pfeffer outworked by Des Moines. Now Stella pushing them into the boards. They're going to get in front of the net. Turn, backhand, score. Des Moines goes up 2-0 here on two quick ones. So Flyers looking to find some momentum here. Smith, Downing, Ballvance out there, Pappas and Beasy playing D. Beasy stepping up on this one, works it into the Des Moines zone, then it's sent right back out. It's chipped away momentarily, and now Downing takes the puck away. He's in a foot race with the Des Moines defender. Downing working hard, gets around the defender. Hits the first one, two centers, and just misses. Hank couldn't get a stick on it. Great play there by the Flyers to get good opportunity for the Flyers, but couldn't convert. Puck is dropped, and it's one to Hank. Ballvance moves it deep. Now Smith's going to put some pressure on the puck as Des Moines getting it. Des Moines, or that's Downing rather, chips it away. And Flyers trying to work the puck into their zone. Pappas going to send it deep. Now Des Moines going to ice it. Hey, oh, what's up? Jason Eaton's tuned in. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, man, you cannot believe how much easier these names are to read. These jerseys are beautiful. We miss you. Hopefully Patrick and Nolan are both having great seasons. They moved up to Mason City. Jason, my partner in crime for several years at SuperDad TV. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Here comes Des Moines with a 2-0 lead. They lose a twig, but now they're marching out, and they've got a numbers. They do gain the line, and they get around Silty. Smith moves the puck out of harm's way deep, and he's going to try and work it around to Wes. Wes backhands it, moves it up. Wes has got Hank breaking out. Wes up to Ballvance, and he's going to change. That comes in clean, but Des Moines beats Hank to the play. Now Silty comes in, takes the puck away. Momentarily gets it to Hank. Silty sends it deep. And around it goes. Here's Antonovich going to try and hunt it down, but it's going to come out to Jude. Jude sends it deep and around the boards. Flyers complete the change. Here's Sorensen. Sorensen with the puck now in the corner. He's going to get to Vitale. Vitale down behind the net. Antonovich here now, still working this. And now Des Moines comes away with it, but they can't get it around Jude. Jude holds the line, drops it deep. Here's Kira going to go try and get to the puck. It's sent out to the other point, and Silty going to drop it deep. Flyers with some good offensive time, but Des Moines holds the puck now. They're going to send it up towards the D. Antonovich comes away with it. Antonovich going to center to Kira. Kira with a good chance there. Still loose, and now the goalie covers. Sorensen, Antonovich, Terry are out there. On defense is Pappas and Beasy. It's won by Des Moines, and they send it all the way out where Stella Pappas is going to run and try and gun it down. Stella working that puck in the near corner. Des Moines gets to it. They're going to change directions with it, but Grayson's first one to it. Sorensen looking to get it up to Terry, and Des Moines intercepts. Now here's Beasy trying to work it up. Gets to Sorensen and skated right in the house, but jumps off the Junior Buck stick. Now we got a 2-on-1 centered, and Kira can't clear it out. It's still in front of the house, but Beasy clears it away. He can't get it high off the boards. Now he does. Gets it out of the zone. I don't know if this is going to have enough juice to ice. Des Moines is going to grab it down. Flyers on a change. Out comes Jude. Good work by Swanson to keep the puck in the zone. Swanson dropped past Antonovich. Antonovich trying to get back to Swanson, intercepted. Out to Pappas. Pappas sends it towards the net. Now Swanson has it in the house, but Des Moines takes it away, and they're marching the other way. They got a 2v2. They get around Stella, but they can't get around Jude. Great poke check by Jude. Flyers moving the other way. They're going to send it in for an icing. Here is Van Meer, Downing out there, and Richie Peffer. Puck is dropped. Good poke there by Peffer. Now Peffer's got a little bit of room. Richie with nobody to beat but the goalie. He's going to take it in, shoot, and goes just high. Deflected at the last second by the glove by the Des Moines goalie. Great stop there by Des Moines, and best opportunity of the day comes up a little short for your Flyers. Now Des Moines marching the other way, but Jude Schmidt going to try and stop him at the blue line. Des Moines gains the line, and Lily's going to send it out. Van Meer sends it out. Now this is Josh Shalin moving the puck forward, and then he gets knocked down. Good work by Josh. Now this puck is at center ice. Des Moines going to try and gain the line, being pressured by Jude. Jude gets it to Peffer. Peffer coming in 1v2. He's going to toe drag. Peffer to the house. Shoot just over the crossbar. Richie Peffer with two great chances of shift. Now Des Moines comes the other way. Jude on the back check again. He pokes but unsuccessful. Now centered but gets into Silty's skate. And Flyers avoid the high danger chance, but Des Moines controls it behind the net. Send it out high and hard. To the point it goes. Now it's going to be sent up and out. Now Peffer's going to maybe have another chance as he's got one in front of him. Can't get it around. Peffer is going to skate it deep. Now Richie Peffer in a board battle. He's got to be exhausted going up and down 3 or 4 hard times. Into neutral ice it comes. On the back check is Pappas. She gets her stick caught up in there, but no call. Now Beasy trying to shovel it out with the backhand. Unsuccessful. Des Moines sends it deep. Beasy with it now. Beasy being encouraged to skate that and carry it. He moves it to the near board. He's going to try and get up to Smith on the ice. Peffer still on the ice. He's got to be exhausted. Richie needs to change. And it's going to be set up at Leon. Oh, boy, that one he thankfully went high above the crossbar because I think Leon might have lost sight of it. He was a little bit screened out. Stella gets in the way of that one. And now they're coming around the opposite side. And this is Wesley Downing, and he's going to get it up, try to get it up to Smith, sent in offsides by Des Moines. Smith, Downing, Williamson out there for your Flyers with Schmidt and Silty. Flyers looking for a goal here. Down 0-2 early in this one. Puck is dropped and won by the Buccaneers. Bucs send it towards the Flyer zone, now gain the line. Smith is right there to slow the play down. Now Silty going to try and work it up the boards. Williamson, he's in a board battle. Des Moines comes away with it. They try and center, but Downing intercepts. Downing marching the other way. Flyers need to spread out a little bit, and it is sent into Des Moines zone, but they control the puck. Downing slows it down. Now they're going to get around Jude. Silty should be the first one of the puck. Then go hard here, Eric. And comes around the opposite direction. Junior Bucs hunt it down, and Williamson is there in on the puck. Flyers can't quite get it out. Now they're going to get to the blue line. Not out. Des Moines drops it deep. Schmidt hunts it down. Jude up towards West. West now. He's going to try and chip her around, but doesn't get around Bentz. And now he does clear the zone and he gets it up to Smith. Smith bumped off the puck after he gets it deep into the Des Moines zone. We got 38 seconds to go in period number 1. Flyers can't gain the line. Now they do. Smith, Downing, and Ballvans all putting pressure on that puck. Comes out to West. West trying to dance around to several. He does, and then he gets it pulled off his twig. 20 seconds to go. Des Moines coming the opposite direction. Good poke check by Silty. Silty sends it back the right way. And now here comes Des Moines. And they're going to move it up towards the towards the ice, and now it's going to come out into center ice, and this is how period number 1 is going to end. Down 2-0 is your Flyers after 1 period. All right, welcome back to Ames ISU Ice Arena. We have a Pee-wee matchup between your Ames Flyers and Des Moines. Leon Fonts is getting some work done by Coach Barry on his mask here. Everybody else was out there ready to play. Ref was almost ready to drop the puck. Then he looked back and saw there was no tendy in the net. Here comes Lightning Leon. Flyers going to work it left to right on your screen this period. They're going to start with Sorensen, Antonovich, Ballvance, Beasy, and Pappas. Puck is dropped, and Flyers come away with a little bit of pressure, and then Des Moines moves it the other way. Stella backhands it towards the blue line, not out, but she intercepts that pass. Sorensen going to poke it over to Antonovich. And Des Moines drops it deep. Pappas goes to grab it behind the goal line. Pappas trying to work it around the far boards, doesn't get a good stick on it, and Des Moines takes it away. Now Beasy puts him in the boards, takes that puck away, gets it to Sorensen. Sorensen and Antonovich on the breakaway. Sorensen, tape to Antonovich. Antonovich drags in clean. Antonovich to Sorensen. Just misses. Great idea on that one, Flyers. As those two working the puck back and forth really good. Sorensen with a good give and go there, just missed the pass from Antonovich. Now Des Moines attacking the other way, but Beasy is going to grab the puck first. He's taking it deep. Beasy going to skate it dangerous in front of the net. Stella works it to Antonovich. Antonovich to Beasy. Beasy to Sorensen. They just miss on that pass. And we got an icing. So we're going to move it into the Flyer zone for the faceoff. Des Moines wins the draw, but Van Meer takes the puck away. Doesn't allow them to get a good shot. Now she wins the battle. Takes it through neutral ice. Van Meer going to carry it all the way in. She's going to get a shot towards the net. Goes wide right, not covered by the goalie. We have a whistle, though. I don't know what the whistle's for. Refs are going to have a little chat here. We're going to drop it in Des Moines' zone on the far dot. Des Moines wins the draw, and they control the puck. Des Moines trying to break out. Van Meer has other ideas. They move the puck, and Silty gets to it. Silty going to take it down behind the goal line, being chased by a junior Buck. And now Van Meer comes to help on the play. They get it to Kira, and it's taken away. Des Moines at the blue line. Van Meer working really hard to get the puck out of the zone. She's got Terry in there helping her as well. Here comes Peffer to help. Des Moines works it deep, though. Still on the near boards, Terry and Van Meer trying to get it out. Now, Van Meer sends up good pass by Terry, finds Richie Peffer. Peffer's got another breakaway. He gets around the defender and just runs out of real estate, gets that backhanded shot through the crease. Couldn't get the shot off quite in time before the angle was gone. Crowdy got it through the crease there as that puck squirted away from him just a little bit. Van Meer with another good stick. Lily Van Meer playing her best game of the season here. Let's say what's up to our friends at Crane Lake, if you guys are tuned in up there. Wish we were there. Smith, Shalin, Downing, your forwards with Beasy and Pappas. Des Moines wins the puck. They're going to work it around the near boards. It's going to come out to Beasy. Beasy going to send it deep again. Now Cass and Smith looking to hunt it down. Des Moines gets there first. Smith takes the puck away, centers it, but nobody's home. Des Moines throws it out of the zone. I don't know if this has got enough to ice, so Beasy's going to go get it down. Beasy now up to West. West can't control it, and we have a board battle, won by Des Moines, but Beasy gets the puck at center ice. Now here comes Beasy through neutral ice. Drew Beasy back to Shalin. Shalin working the puck into the zone. Des Moines has it behind their own net. Downing pressures the puck, takes it away, drops it deep. Des Moines up the boards to Stella. Stella trying to get it back deep. Now it's going to be sent out by Des Moines, and this should be another icing. Oh, yeah. Crane Lake's tuned in. What's up, Crane Lake? I assume that's who's watching. Hopefully the luck's changed up in Crane Lake. Sounds like the tabs have been rough. All right, we're ready to drop the puck. Here's Swanson, Antonovich, and Williamson. It's going to go out to Silty before he can get a shot off. The puck's taken away by Des Moines. Des Moines trying to get around Jude. Jude with a good stick, pokes it away, and gets in great defensive position as that's sent towards the Flyers' net, but down deep. Now Schmidt works it around to Antonovich. Antonovich changes directions back to Jude. Jude with it, working up to Baker. Baker trying to get it out, stopped at the blue line. Board battle, it's Sorensen and Williamson. Des Moines moves it forward, now sent out into neutral ice. Des Moines gathers, and Antonovich gets his stick in the way of that one. And now we got a board battle again here. Antonovich and Sorensen. Antonovich playing from a laying down position. They're going to send one on net. Goes wide. Silty gets to the puck, and we got a whistle and a upset coach for Des Moines. New lines coming out for your Flyers. It's going to be Van Meer, Peffer. Oh, we got Sorensen's in the bin. There we go. I knew he was playing with fire over there, but I didn't see the call. So Flyers going to skate 4v5. First penalty kill of the game. Flyers going to try and kill this here. That's sent towards net. Stella gets her stick in the way. Still in front of the net. Now they get it. And Van Meer going to try and get to it. Des Moines drops it deep, though. 2-minute power play? Is it a running clock? Good work by Peffer to manhandle that puck away. Now Peffer takes it away again. He's going to shoot just wide. Richie Peffer with another great opportunity. He's having a heck of a game. Now he's thinking wraparound. Oh, he centers to Van Meer. She can't quite get it done. Now they're going to work it out to Beasy at the point. Beasy, it jumps off the line, and it's going to come in offsides. But Flyers doing great work on the penalty kill here. Downing and Smith are going to come in to help kill this off, I believe. one into Des Moines zone. Now they're going to try and get around. Jude slows the play down enough. Now it's poked away. Flyers putting a lot of pressure on here. They got to be careful if they get beat not to give up a odd man rush. See if they can get this out. That's hard off the boards, but not out. Good work by Silty. Now Jude's going to get to it. He's going to work it around the boards. Downing chips it, but not around. Des Moines with a good stick there. And now they're going to attack, but Downing gets to the puck. Still can't clear the zone. He's going to dive after it the other way. Flyers full strength. Sorensen in on the play. So they did do a 90-second penalty here, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Sorensen to Downing. Hits a stick, and now Downing in a foot race, and he's going to work it away, trying to get to Sorensen. Good opportunity there for the Flyers. Sorensen's got to be careful. Sorensen's going to go right back to the box. I think, unless it's on Des Moines, they're not giving a whistle. I saw a hand go up. Downing gets tripped. And we're playing on here. Maybe he decided. I swear the ref raised his hand. There's a penalty. And now we're going to see the Flyers on a penalty play. Go ahead, pull Leon. Yep, here comes Leon. As Jude gets smoked, he's going to take one for the team. Flyers now go 5v4. Let's see, yep. So Beasley going to do what he did last in Okoboji with the power play. Sends out Sorensen, Antonovich, Downing. I like this look on the power play. Puck is dropped. Sorensen wins it to Antonovich. Antonovich now, he's going to move it out to Pappas at the D. Pappas going to send it center, but it's deflected by Des Moines' defender, and they're marching the other way, being pressured by 3 orange jerseys. They get around Pappas, but she slows it down in time for West to come help. Now West trying to get it out the other way. West moving it up to Antonovich. West gets tied up, and now it comes out. And no, this is Sorensen coming the other way. Sorensen, and it's come out, and it's going to drop out, and should be an offsides. There they are going to call it. The Des Moines fans were going nuts, as there was no whistle for a very obvious offsides. Flyers going to keep the same line out here. And Des Moines really killing this power play, not sending enough people out. It's 1 forward. Downing comes away with it. Downing trying to dance around. Can't quite get it deep. Now Antonovich moves it behind the goal line. Des Moines can't get good wood on it. West sends it to Vitale. Vitale gonna go, looking to go cross ice. Held in by the Flyers. Flyers got it to Jude. Jude keeps it in. And now works it deep to West. Jude to Downing. Downing loses the puck. Antonovich with it in the corner. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Comes out to Jude at the point. Jude's going to send one. Sorensen in the house. Can't get a shot off. Back out to Jude. Jude to Sorensen. Sorensen comes away with the puck. Sorensen sends one. Saved by Des Moines. Flyers hold it in deep. Flyers got Antonovich. He's going to fire one above the crossbar. 4x6, kid. Jude working hard. Now he's going to send it towards the net. Goes wide right. 6 minutes, 12 seconds to go in period number 2. Flyers looking much better as they settled in. Here's Downing with it. Downing gets skated in the house. He shoots, and that's deflected wide right. Heffer with the puck now. Has it taken away by Des Moines. And Des Moines is going to send it all the way across ice for an icing. So Flyers will get some fresh bodies out there. Van Meer, Ball Vance, Heffer. Going to be out there with BZ and Pappas. And they're letting me run the music, so we got pop punk galore going today, friends. We've got Blink, MXPX, Jimmy Eat World. All right, back to the action. Des Moines carries it through neutral ice, being chased by Ball Vance, and now pestered by Beasy. Peffer comes away with it. Now he's breaking out again. Peffer, using his speed, needs some help. He's going to slow the puck down, wait for help. Now he goes center ice, intercepted by Des Moines. Des Moines coming in 1v3. They're going to send it, and Pappas wins the race. Now Pappas sends it back the other direction, and Peffer gets to it. Peffer moves it up towards the point. Sent from the point wide by Des Moines. Beasy working hard to get that puck away and moves it up to the point. Sent back deep by Des Moines. Board battle, Pappas and Des Moines. They go out to their D. This is trouble. Shot wide right, though. Peffer going to try and get to the far boards. He gets it up and around. Now Van Meer, Peffer, Ball Vance, all collapsing on the puck. It comes in clean. Sent back out to neutral ice. Now here comes Des Moines on the counter attack. They get around Beasy. Nobody to beat but Leon, and they're going to score. Flyers with several good opportunities just couldn't get on the board. Needing to find a goal here now as they're down 3-0. Here comes Smith and Terry out there. Smith gets pressured on the board. Smith and Terry in a board battle. They've got Shalin out there with them, I believe. Nope, that's Downing. And Downing works the puck up to Casson. And it's going to squirt out of the zone. Jude gets to it first. Jude rims it around. And Downing comes away with it. Downing going to work it, try and work it to Smith. Smith gets to it before the offside. Sends it towards the net. Des Moines, the only ones there, though. Now Smith trying to get to it. Des Moines comes away with it. Des Moines clears the zone. And this is trouble. They get around Silty, but Jude's there to slow the play down. Jude with great defense there. Now West trying to work it around one. He gets around 1 and 2. He gets a little bit of a hook that he fights through. Now Downing around another one. Downing. Now he's coming back around the other side. Downing thinking wraparound, and it's covered and saved by Des Moines goalie as West works really hard to try and get a couple of shots off. Sorensen, Antonovich, Shalin out there with Beasy and Pappas. Des Moines wins the draw. It's taken away by Shalin. How about that? Josh Shalin. He's just been on a hockey stick curve of improvement every time he touches the ice. Kid's work ethic is really impressive. Here's Stella with it. Stella working up to Antonovich and out. Des Moines goes D to D. Shalin to give pressure. And Shalin battling. And Des Moines gains the line, but Stella's going to send it right back out. And she works up to Sorensen. Sorensen and Antonovich got a 2v1. Sorensen to Antonovich. Antonovich shoots, save. Rebound still loose, but Des Moines comes away with it. Now Des Moines on the counterattack, being pressured by Beasy and Pappas. Beasy sends it right out. Des Moines controls the puck. Shalin puts pressure on it. Now Beasy at center ice. Sorensen overskates the play a little bit. Peffer in there to try and slow it down. Blue line battle we've got here, and it's sent deep by Des Moines. Stella's going to gather the puck. Stella around the far boards. Des Moines the only one there for it, but we got a whistle. And Des Moines going to go to the box. Flyers going to have a power play. So they're going to drop at the near dot in Des Moines' zone. Sorensen, Antonovich, Downing out there on the power play. It's 1 to Silty. He sends it into a defender's legs. Now it comes out Jude's going to try and keep it in the blue line. Des Moines comes away with it. Now they're trying to kick. They lose the stick, and Des Moines does gain the line. Silty and Sorensen pressuring the puck. Des Moines looking to center, goes cross ice. Antonovich to it now. Antonovich going to try and work it cross ice. He gets it out, and it's brought right back in by Des Moines. Now Sorensen's got to be careful as he gives a shove. Flyers. Now they've got a little bit of room. Sorensen and Downing. Bring it in. Sorensen tries to drop it to Antonovich, and it's intercepted by Des Moines. Here comes Des Moines the other direction. Des Moines is going to try and get around Silty with a poke check. And now Des Moines brings it in offsides. And that's how period number 2 is going to end. Flyers down 3-0. Got a period to play left in game number 1. Flyers break the huddle. They're going to send out Van Meer, Williamson, and Peffer, Beasley, and Pappas to play D. You feel like they just need to get that first goal, and things could really start moving the opposite direction. Momentum wants to swing the other way. They've gotten to the top of the mountain, but just can't quite get the ball on the other side to get rolling downhill. It's Moines unsure who they want. They got to come in 4-3-5. Puck is dropped, and here's Williamson with it. Williamson gets in front, and he's going to shoot, and that is in the goalie's pad somewhere. They don't want to move, and now it does drop out as that one went center mass on the Des Moines goalie. Van Meer, Peffer, Williamson out there. And it's sent out by Des Moines where Pappas waits for it. Pappas to Peffer. Peffer gains the line and gets around 1 but not around 2. Des Moines sends it to neutral ice. Now Des Moines being collapsed on by Van Meer and Pappas. They get the puck to Ritchie. Ritchie gains the line. He's got 3 with him. Ritchie's going to take it all the way and then he's going to shoot. And that's stick save by Des Moines goalie. Des Moines goalie remains perfect. And Ritchie with yet another great chance. He's probably had the best scoring chances for the Flyers as of today. Puck was blown dead for an icing. Smith, Downing, Shalin out there. Schmidt and Silty playing D. Des Moines controls the faceoff. Scooped up, Downing in the corner. We're back to 5-5. It's by Smith, sends it into the goalpost, and now it's loose and comes out of the zone. Another good opportunity for the Flyers. Jude hunts down the puck. Jude works it up ice. He's going to carry it. Now Jude has it taken away, and Downing's going to take a shot at it. Downing gains the blue line. Downing going to center. Comes out to Silty, backhands. Now Silty's going to chop it in the house. Downing with the backhand. He's going to get it, work it deep. Des Moines around the near boards. It's going to come out to Jude. Jude going deep. And Des Moines works it out of the zone. Silty going to hunt it down. And it's iced. New lineup for the Flyers with 10 minutes, 10 seconds to go. It's Sorensen, Antonovich, Ballvance, Stella, and Drew playing D. Des Moines comes away with it in their own zone. Flyers trying to keep it in. This is Sorensen moving it deep. Sorensen has it again, but Des Moines gets it around him. And then they don't have a board to work through, and now it does squirt out. Drew to Stella. Stella up through center ice, gains the line. Sent right back out by Junior Bucs. Des Moines Bucs trying to get around Pappas, but she's having none of it. Now they gain the line. They get it center ice. Hank's going to try and get to it. He overskates the play, but Beezy's there to carry it out. Now Sorensen and Antonovich breaking away. Sorensen, he's going to lock and load. Shot save! Goalie gets that stick and pads down in front of that one. In the corner, we've got a board battle. Sent out. Pappas can't hold it in. Beezy goes to grab it. Flyers going to try and attack here. Meanwhile, Des Moines on a change. Dangerous by the Flyers, but everything's okay as Antonovich has it center ice. Antonovich skates it in. Antonovich dancing around the defense, and then he's pushed off the puck. Now Smith trying to slow the play down. Or Sorensen, rather. Pappas, they skate around Stella, and they're going to shoot. Score! They get around both defenders, and that goes top cheese in the top right-hand corner. Leon can't get his glove up quite in time as the fourth goal of the game goes in for Des Moines Junior Bucs. Van Meer, Peffer, and Terry out there for the Flyers. Peffer gets it in Des Moines zone. Van Meer centers. Terry can't quite get a shot off. Flyers, another good opportunity. Now Des Moines on the counterattack, but sent back in by Silty, and that's going to go on net. Oh, Cam's here. Well, neighbors just showed up. Van Meer, Peffer, Terry out there. Des Moines works it around and out of the zone. Silty hunts it down. Silty going to take it behind his own net. And Silty loses the puck here. And Des Moines has it in the house. Jude gets his stick down to flex that shot up into the netting. Smith, Downing, and Williamson out there for the Flyers. Silty and Schmidt playing D. It's one into the house, and then Fonts is going to grab that thing. So good stop there by Leon. Des Moines wins it out towards the blue line. They're going to go D to D. Drop it deep. Silty gives pressure, and Des Moines changes directions and loses them. They're coming around to the opposite side. They're going to work it out to the point, and it jumps out of the zone. They got to reset. Downing giving pressure. Des Moines gets out and re-enters. Now they're looking to get around Jude. Jude slowing that play down, works it out to West. West trying to chip it around the Des Moines defender, unable to. Out of the zone it goes. Smith giving pressure. Downing and Smith in on the board battle. Downing works it to Smith. Smith trying to center it. Puck is loose. Downing picks it up. And now Des Moines slows him down. Puck still deep behind the net. Downing works it away. He's going to dance it in and around. Downing coming back the opposite direction. Now he's going to change directions again. Downing centers. Shot by Smith. Backhand. Just missed. Now it's centered to West. West is going to shoot and score! Opens up the scoring here for your Flyers is Wesley Downing. So that's what we needed to get things going, is that first goal of the game. Really working hard to get that in front of the net. Sorensen and Antonovich Shalin out on the ice for the Flyers after Flyers get their first goal of the game. Board battle here. And Des Moines going to get it worked towards the net, but it's sent away by Beasy. Then up around the boards, work towards Shalin. Sent back deep by Junior Bucs. Now back up the far boards again, it goes. Des Moines sends it to the D at the blue line. They're going to drop one deep, and it's slowed by the stick of Grayson Sorensen. Antonovich going to try and work it out, unable to before Des Moines takes the puck away. They're going to shoot wide left. It's going to go off the far boards. Des Moines' first one to it. Shalin and Beasy there working the board battle. It comes out to Sorensen. Sorensen's going to carry it behind his own net. Sorensen up to Antonovich. Antonovich centers, but nobody's home. I don't know about that play, V. And all's well, though. Beasy with it now. Beasy trying to get up to Shalin. Shalin, good stick. And not quite out, though. Now Beasy going to work it around the opposite side. Antonovich gathers on the near boards. Antonovich clears the zone. Des Moines takes the puck away. 3.5 minutes. Flyers got to go quick. Shalin works the puck into the zone now. Josh Shalin working hard. Good poke there by Antonovich. Des Moines brings it in offsides. JMO, you want the mic? You want the mic? Get special commentary here by Brickwall Berry. What are you seeing out there, JMO? He's speechless, guys. I miss that kid. It's nice of him to show up. Looks like we got Carter Mackey here from the black team as well. Really nice of those guys to come hang out with us. Appreciate it. Whoop, gotta pause the music. Trying to do too much. We just got the music going. I'm trying to talk to J-Lo. Shoot! Ball Vance just wide on the near side. Work to Jude. Jude looking to get it deep. Des Moines the only one there. Now Des Moines marching the opposite direction. Slowed by Jude. And now it comes into the Flyers zone. Silty should be able to hunt this thing down. Eric Silty with the puck behind his net. 2 minutes ago. Good stretch pass to Hank. Now Hank and Richie breaking out. Here comes Ball Vance, and he gets slowed and loses an edge. Des Moines coming the other direction. Jude on the back check. Poked away and taken away by Richie Pfeffer and Jude Schmidt. Set out of the zone. Matt at center ice, and Ball Vance loses an edge again. Now this is trouble. Shot saved by Leon Fonts. Way to get that left pad down. Fire scores. Right after a great save, one comes in far side for goal number 5 for the Junior Bucs. Fires down 5-1. A little over a minute to go in this one. Puck is dropped. Smith downing Terry out there. Smith going to gather. He's going to shoot, and glove save by Junior Bucs. Puck one back towards the Des Moines goalie. And Des Moines going to dance with it in the Flyer zone. They carry it out. Work it up ice, and they get around Pappas. Now they got nobody to beat, and they shoot wide right. 33 seconds to go. Des Moines controls the puck. They're thinking wraparound. Saved by Fonts, and he's going to get a whistle here. And with 21 seconds to go on a rolling clock, we're going to have time for another drop here, but that's going to be about it. Des Moines going to work out to the point. They're going to try and send one. It hits a mass of people. And now Casson Smith comes away and can't get into the zone. 3, 2, 1. This game's going to conclude. Des Moines Junior Bucs 5, your Flyers 1. But good news, we got back-to-back games going, so don't go too far away. We'll be right back for game number 2 momentarily.